Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're going to be pushing the King's Tower with the Forsaken Necropolis. So we're going to go ahead and get our Graveborn team ready here. So we're actually going to be pushing it with Shamira, Grezold, Baden, Nara, which is going to be my CC, and Pharrell, which is going to be my DPS / stunner. So let's go ahead and get into the video and see how well I do. So we're starting off the Necropolis with floor 132. If you look at my lineup here, Nara is actually going to CC Arden on the other side, and Athalia on the enemy side is going to be kind of countered by Shamira. Shamira has a lot of dodge, so hopefully that's going to be a good combo that's going to work here. I know both Baden and Grezold are really strong, but some of the things looking at this team is the team comp. As you can see, the Scregs there are super hard to kill now, as well as the dodge, but with the Baden Grezold combo, you do get a ton of summoned adds, as well as Grezold's minions are actually healing him, while Baden's minions are just straight doing a ton of damage. So eventually, it looks like we are going to get this one down. So you get a lot of loot when you get to the faction towers, because they're a little bit tougher for the climb. This is the furthest tower that I've climbed. So I actually switched Nara down to the bottom because she's my CC to take care of Savius. And if you look at the damage that she does, even before the enemies back up, he's almost at half damage, and she doesn't have the best gear. And she only has, I believe, a level 1 signature item. So Nara can be really huge, and this battle might be a little bit tough. Once Shamira's ult goes off, it usually goes pretty well, which it looks like we're going to win this one as well. A lot of times with Brutus's shield, Nara can get through the shield because she does more damage to shielded enemies, but it's just the chance that she wasn't on Brutus because she was already down. Nara's a hero that I want to focus on in the future because she does so much damage. And looking at this comp, same. I want to CC their main DPS, which is right there in the middle. And in the bottom, I swapped Shamira to the bottom. That way they can take care of Athalia. She does a good job because not only does she have a lot of hit points, she can heal a little bit, even though she does take quite a bit of damage there. With her heal, she usually does get a shield when Grezold shields her on the bottom as well. And then Baden's adds just seem to destroy, and Nara actually stayed up this entire battle, which I believe just until a minute ago. And again with the adds, it's really hard to kill. If you've seen my Graveborn video, looking there at Veden. Veden is super hard to kill. As soon as he goes bat form, he's almost back to 100% hit points. So my heroes just kind of sit, and I think we're going to run out of time on this one. Not going to be able to kill either teams, so we'll go ahead and we'll try it one more time because we can't get Veden down because of bat form. So I think the team comp here is the same. The setup's the same. And if you look at the DPS that Nara is on right now, she actually chains them, gets them all the way down, almost dead, chains them again, goes to town on that one, and then pulls Grezold over and continues to just DPS the heck out of them. Which is why, like I said, I want to get Nara better. I see the true potential, especially in the back middle. She just chains the closest enemy to her, starts stunning, starts doing her DPS thing, and then as soon as that enemy's down, she grabs the next one and pulls them right over. And this one, Pharrell, is the one that we want to worry about. His name is not Falks. I know, I learned. So even there, I mean, he's 75% dead before he even gets to attack. And then she just uses the kill ability, which gives her the shield. She grabs Thorin out of the crowd and then stuns him, just starts going to town on Thorin. Crushed him there, which that would have been a kill if he didn't have his resurrect ability. And this is going to be an easy win with Nara. Like I said, mine is Mythic Plus and definitely doesn't have 3,600 Essence. That might be enough to get me one level higher to 261. So this one again, Sophia, I want to bring right over for Nara. That way Nara can try to get her down. And once Shamira's ult goes off, that's Most of the time, that's a win. A lot of people, like I said, don't use the Chimera carry, but I just got her to 3 stars in one of my other videos, and she just does so much damage and so much continuous damage. Swapped it up a little here. I want to make sure I take Leica out of this comp, because Leica does a bunch of damage. But there, if you look, Nara is missing a lot on Leica. So unfortunately, the kill doesn't do much damage. But we continue with the summons with Baden, and if you look how many, I believe we had 3 or 4 little ads from Grezold. We had 3 or 4 from Baden. So all the DPS actually turns right to them. So we'll try to continue our push. Move him in the middle, Nara in the middle, because I do want to take care of Savius. Switch up the tanks a little because Savius is going to attack the top. So I want to do Baden dodge is the big part of that. And this is actually going to be a pretty tough team. They're doing a ton of DPS. I'm not sure the little, the bottom right guy on their side. I know he's a light bearer, but I forget who he is. The opponent team can ascend him, and he does a ton of damage, damage over time, which as you can see there. And Grezold's the only one up with his healing of his minions, as you can see there between the shield and the heal. He's very, very hard to take down, and eventually he goes down. So let's try to swap it up a little bit. We'll try Baden on the bottom, and we'll do Nara to grab that little light bearer. I forget his exact name, but like I said, he does a ton of AoE damage, and then Nara pulls him right back, and I think she's going to get him down all by herself. I know Pharrell had his little dot on there as well, but she automatically gets a shield as soon as she breaks him down. She grabs hold of our Hyperion, goes to town on him, and look at that. Pulls Goalless right over it and just continues. She is such a beast. It looks like we'll get the win here. So that will bring us to floor, what are we at? 138. This is another tough floor because you have double massive DPS. You have an Ascended Sylvana and you have an Ascended Athalia, plus Chimera, plus I think it's Naru. This is going to be a floor to beat. As soon as Athalia's ultimate goes off, that's pretty much it, as you can see there. Just drops half the team right off the bat. But Nara's trying to stay alive, but cannot. I think this is going to be a very tough floor to beat. So they have double burst DPS is what they're running on this floor. So even though it's hard to take Grezold down, they're burning out my DPS because they instantly go right to them. So let me try putting Nara to grab Chimera because Chimera does a lot of damage. I think I might have to swap Chimera out of the back to try to split up the damage that's between Athalia and maybe Falx. I thought they would go on Falx because Falx is quite a bit lower on the DPS, but there's the fear, so hopefully we might be able to pull this one out. It's looking pretty close. Nope. Once Athalia's ultimate goes off, she just destroys the team. So Grezold, again, really hard to kill with his minions. Almost gets everyone down, but Athalia is just too strong on this one, even though the minions are coming up. More minions are coming up. At this point, I think we're just probably going to run out of time on this one because they're not going to be able to kill each other. Nope, so unfortunately out of time. So we're going to give it one more try, and I actually want to switch, thinking maybe Baden in the bottom, and we'll have Chimera tank on this one. What I'm trying to do is break up the DPS that Chimera is going to take. And then there's Chimera, which we got down right there, which was good. My Chimera got her ultimate off, took out a second one, and Falx is, not Falx, Pharrell. I apologize, it's Pharrell. We might be able to get this one down. Maybe Baden, maybe. Oh, we did it! With Baden with probably 10 hit points left, we did it. Very nice. So that brings us to floor 140, which that will sum it up for today. 140 is where we will start the push. And what do we get for this one? 24 Greyborn cards. Pretty nice fodder. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, how far you've pushed through the Forsaken Necropolis. Very excited we finished that floor. That was a lot of DPS. Just had to split the burst DPS that they were using. And thank you guys for watching.